What's up, people? Welcome. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. My name is Anoop. This is Vedantu's 9th and English channel. Having a fantabulous day, right, people? So, a very warm welcome to all of you guys out there. I hope you guys are having a really nice day. You know, the weather in Bangalore at least has been pretty good these days because it's been raining for the past couple of days now. Today there's no rain, but still it's a nice climate. How is it? How's it going? How's life, people? All the 10th standard students though don't have time to enjoy weather and all because you guys have your exams going on, but at least all the 9th standard students moving to 10th standard, I think you guys are able to do it. Yes, all good, all great. Again, guys, I wish you guys all the very best of luck for your math examinations. All the very best of luck for all the 10th standard students. I wish you guys the very best of luck. Do really well, be confident, and rock it. That's all. Just jaake foड़ दो, paper foड़ दो. That's all right. Alright, so that's pretty much it. That is for the introduction. So a very warm welcome once again, people. Today what we're going to do is basically we are going to look into how can we do the numericals of physics a little better. How can you do it in a strategic manner, so that the one thing that most people are scared of when it comes to physics is the numericals. So what I'm going to do today is going to help you understand, strategize, and do things a little better when it comes to physics numericals. So people, can I get a oh yeah in the chat box if you guys are all ready for this? Give me a oh yeah. Come on, quickly, so that we can get started. Let's go. Yes. All right, people. That is the Josh. Come on. Hi, exactly. What's up? Hi, Bhavya. Hi, Arshad. Hi, Aryan. That's the spirit. I love you all. Thank you. All right. So before we get started, first of all, for all the 10th standard students who are going to give your exams in the next couple of days, Sana ma'am has planned some amazing special stuff for you guys. So please do check out all of our videos, because all of these, she has put in a lot of effort, a lot of thought, and she's giving in everything to help you guys do better in your 10th board of your math examination. We have the last 1 week preparation, which came out on 28th, 10 guaranteed 10 questions, which came on 29th of April. On 30th of April, we had the class 10 term 2 formula cheat sheet. Then today, you also had, on Sunday, that was last minute tips and tricks. Today, she had the best sample paper, that is the previous year question papers. Please do check it out. It's an amazing video to help you understand what type of questions you can expect in your term 2 examination. We also have today, tomorrow, you would also be getting another video from Sana ma'am, that is 3 things to avoid before your term 2 examinations. Then you also have how to study 1 day before your exams, again coming out tomorrow. Then the whole marathon series for 2 to 3 hours. Ma'am will be here to help you revise the entire math concept, which would be happening on 4th of May. And on that very same day, because your exam is on 5th of May, you would also have live doubt solving all the way from 6:15 p.m. until all of your doubts are solved. She'd be sitting here in front of you guys to clear your doubts. So lots of effort, lots and lots of planning has gone into it. Make sure you're there for all the sessions. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and more importantly, support Sana ma'am in her conquest to help you guys score better in mathematics. All right? Absolutely. When does my session ever not chill? Uday? My sessions are always chill. No? Then apart from that, for marathon, like I told you people, marathon, you'd have 2 live revisions. One would be from basically on the very same day of 4th of May, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. There'll be one session. She'll take a small 2 hours break. And then again from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. another set of sessions. You're going to have an awesome time. She'll make sure that you've understood and revised the whole concept. And more importantly, she'll also make sure that your doubts are also answered in the session. Right? And all for free, people. All for free. All you have to do is come and show up. That's all. All right. So with that said, guys, let's get started with today's session without wasting much of your time. Now, I'm going to keep this session very short and sweet. We are just going to look into things that you can do to help you solve physics numericals a little better. Now, some of these tips are, are, how do I say it? It is so old, that probably even the Vedas, the Rig Veda, Yadur Veda and all that, even those Vedas were not written before this. And again, it's that old. So I'm going to tell you a few things which are time tested, which are for sure going to work when it comes to solving your physics numerical. So the first step, people, is this. The first step is when you're given a numerical, it is important to focus on the problem. In the sense, read the questions carefully. Now, while you're reading a numerical, you cannot be singing songs in your head. In the sense, you can't be like, what is that song? Kacha badam dekho kacha. You can't do that. Understanding? While you are reading a numerical, don't think about kacha badam. You have to think about the numerical itself. You have to think about the problem. So listen, read carefully. It's very, very important that you read very, very carefully every time you're given a numerical, because sometimes what happens is CBSE tries to confuse you like this. What they'll do is that they'll start off with statements that you've already read before. And in the middle somewhere, because they know that your mind is already, used to these kind of problems, they might change the values a little just to confuse you guys. So it's very important that you focus on, and this goes for even math numericals also. It's not just for physics, even for math also, make sure that you focus on the numerical while it is given to you. Make sure you have a clear image of what the problem is, what is asked from that question, what is given to you, write down the given data, what is asked to you, make that very, very clear. Because sometimes, people, while you're writing the numerical or while you're reading it, you might not get a clear idea. Even while you're reading it, you might not get a clear idea. But while you're writing the given data and you're writing what you're supposed to know, that is when your brain will spark. Alright, so it's very important that you focus and write on the given data. Second thing, especially when it comes to physics, is describe the theory behind it. For example, if they are asking you a question related, let's say, Joule's law of heating, you need to know the concept of Joule's law of heating. You need to know the formula. You need to describe the quantities, describe the whole numerical, the concept behind it, because identifying the quantities, especially when it comes to physics, is very, very important. The units and whatnot, it's very, 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 very crucial, because here is the thing, guys. Especially in physics, even in math also, but especially in physics, 90% of the time you lose marks only because of your units. You might end up giving some other units which might be not, or might not be what the question's asking you. So make sure that you write down all the units. Make sure you quantify everything in your mind. It's a quantify in the sense, understand what is given to you, what unit should be used. All of that has to be very, very, very clear. Third is where you start planning the solution. In the sense, write down the concepts. In the sense, whatever you've learned right now. In the sense, for example, there is a question related to Joule's law of heating. Now is the time you write down the formula. Write down the formula. That is what is turning into concept means. Write down the formulas. Write down what has to be substituted where. For example, if it's I square RT that you're going to use, what is the value of current? What is the value of resistance given? What is the time given? Substitute that. That is meant by planning a solution. Make sure that you write down the formula as well. In simple words, what I'm trying to say is this, guys. Once you get a numerical, once you get the first question paper, first read the question carefully. This is all you need to do. Second, write down the given data so that you understand, your brain knows what is supposed to be found out, what is supposed to be figured out. Third is to make sure that the units are all checked. Fourth is to write down the formula. And then, lastly, do the calculation. That's all. Execute the plan. Do the proper calculation. Substitute the values. List all the formula. Make sure that you do the right calculation. Because here, nobody can come and help you. Nobody will be there. You are not supposed to carry a calculator. You can't, especially in board exam, you can't go like, chuchu, aaja here. You can't do that. All right. There's no way. Your invigilator will kick you out. On top of that, you'll also be fined for it. All right. So please don't do all of this. Make sure that you focus a little bit on your algebra, refresh all that. What do you call it as Vedic math and all that. In the sense, you have these short tricks, turbo math and all that. Try to do that because it gets easier when it comes to your calculation part as well. And lastly, guys, the last thing you need to do after every question, after the entire paper is written down, once you have written down all the answers, evaluate your answers. Go back and check whether the answer is correct or not. You need to do this one also, guys. So, honestly speaking, even I am guilty of this sometimes, that sometimes it so happens that when you're not that confident, you feel like, I've written it down, now let the teacher correct whatever he wants to. But the problem with that step is that you are actually depriving yourself of correcting your own errors. Now, evaluating the answer, just cross-checking, it'll hardly take you the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Please make it a point to evaluate our answers so that you clearly understand what are the mistakes you've made, so you can clear it, get it corrected, and give the best. All right. Now, I don't have anything else to add. Honestly, people, that is all I have to say. These are some of the tips. Now, again, I'm pretty sure all of you guys have already seen this. Yes, people, these things are age old, isn't it, guys? Tell me now, honestly. I mean, none of this is brand new. Honestly speaking, none of this is brand new. All of this, you have heard about it a billion times. But the problem with us is that as long as someone doesn't tell us over and over again, we keep forgetting it. This is the problem. All right. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to do some numericals. Ready for that, people? We are actually going to put into test. Today, I'm not going to teach you the theory alone. I'm going to actually make you guys do it also. So we're going to do 2 numericals. And I want you guys to use these things that I just told you and make it a practice for every single question here on forward. For every numerical in physics that you do, for every mathematical problems that you solve in math also, make it a habit. And that's how, my friends, you become a hero from zero. समझ रहे हैं ना? So let's all solve some numericals of physics. So here is the first question, people. A super duper easy one, something that you have already seen in a different manner. So again, use that amazing brain of yours. Use that Sherlocky brain of yours. Get that to work. Now think about it. Read the question carefully. Write down the given data. Write down what formula is best suitable for this one, and then execute it. So here's the first one. There are M resistors, each of resistance R. First, they are connected in series, and the equivalent resistance while they are connected in series is capital X. Now they are connected in parallel, and the equivalent resistance is Y. Oh, Y. What is the ratio of X and Y? क्या बात है? What a question. Let's go ahead and do it. So first thing first, people, write on the given data. What is given to you? There are M number of resistors. So the total number of resistors is given as M. And the value of each resistance is given as Y. So value of each resistor is given as R. Now, while they are connected in series, that is R equivalent of series, I'll just write it as REQS, which denotes series. R equivalent of series is basically equal to what? It's given as X. All right. Now, what is R equivalent? We know that R equivalent is nothing but what? It's if you have n number of resistors, nothing but R plus R plus R and so on till R, which is equal to M into R. Simple. That M into R is nothing but X. All right. Now, again, R equivalent for parallel is given as what? It is given as Y. Now, what is that equal to? So Y is basically equal to what? It is nothing but R by M, because if you remember, equivalent resistance for parallel is nothing but R by N. That is the formula. So here, instead of N, you have to put it as M, because you have M number of resistors, not N number of resistors. So what is the ratio, people? Simple. EGPG. What will be the ratio? Ratio of what? X by Y, which is equal to what? M into R divided by R by M. R gets cancelled. M goes to the numerator. So what will you get? You will get as M square is to 1. That's all. Getting it? So every numerical that you do, now I didn't write down given and all that, but yes, I have written it down, and in the sense I have followed the step. And honestly speaking, I've been doing this for all throughout my life, people, because this avoids confusion. Even though it might take a little longer, it helps you avoid confusion. I wrote down the given data, I wrote down the formula, and then executed it. And this is what you need to do for every numerical, because trust me, all good now? All right. Yes, finally now. Is it fine now? Oh, thank God, thank God. I thought I was just talking to myself all this while. Anyways, sorry for that, but power got disconnected. Like the power went off. That's why. All right, so let's just quickly do this. All right. So I think we'll just stop it. Yeah, it's almost done. Almost done. But I wanted to do another numerical, but unfortunately, my power got disconnected. My power went off. Bescom G every time gives me such. Awesome, surprises and all that. Anyways, so people, with that said, I think we'll do one more numerical very quickly. We'll just do one more numerical and then call it a day, so that you guys can go ahead and prepare for your math exam. All right, just give me 1 second. I'll just reduce the speed of the fan. Okay, so let's begin, guys. Last question for today. Here's another one. An electric bulb draws a current of 0.8 amperes and works on 250 volt on an average of 8 hours a day. Find the power consumed by the bulb if the electric distribution company charges 5 rupees for 6 kilowatt. What is the monthly bill for 60 days? What a question, people. What a question. Let's just quickly do this one also, and after that you guys can leave. All right, very very quickly. I know. अरे निधि जी क्या बोल रहे हो आप? हम तो हर वक्त यहाँ पे ही है. All right, let's go. So the current is given as 0.8 amperes. Awesome. The voltage is given as 250 volt. They have given that it works for 8 hours a day, right? It works for 8 hours a day is what they've given. All right. First one is to find out the power consumed by the bulb. Write down write down the formula first. So what is the formula for power, people? In the chat box, all the 10 standard students, how would you calculate power if current, voltage and time is given? Quickly. VIT, day, Addi Bhavya. Addi, VIT, yeah, Pakka. For power VIT, yeah. Pakka. Pakka. For power VIT, sure. 100%. Exactly, da. It's P is equal to V into I. Alright, P is equal to V into I. VIT is for energy and for, you can talk about heat energy also, it's the same, but for power it's V into T. Or sorry, V into I, my bad, sorry, V into I. V into I, alright, V into I, that is voltage into current, alright. Voltage into current is the formula for power. So substitute the values over here. It's going to be 0.8 plus 250 into 250. How much will that be? That will be around how much? Put it on in the chat box quickly. 0.8 into 250 will be something around 0. How much will it be? 0.8 into 250 will be around 200 watts or 200 watts, I guess. 200 watts, isn't it? So 200 watts is what they've given. 200 watts, no? So convert that to kilowatts if you want to. So divide this by 1000. You will get it as 0.2 kilowatt hour. All right, kilowatts, not kilowatt hour. It will be 0.2 kilowatts. I think so, right? If I'm not wrong. All right, I know, right? I wish I could, but unfortunately, I do not have a smart board right now. All right, so I think around 0.2 kilowatts is what you have to. If I'm not wrong, I think it's 0.2 kilowatts. If I'm not wrong, is it 4,000 watts? 0.8 into 250 is how much? I think it's 200. If I'm not wrong, but yeah, let me know. It's not 8, it's 0.8. 0.8. It's 0.8. Alright, 0.8. 0.8 into 250 is around 200, I guess. 200 divided by 1000 would be 0.2 kilowatt. Alright. Now, once you found out the power, now you need to find out how much is the charge, the cost of it. Now, in order for you to find out the cost, you need to find out the energy. Energy is equal to power into time. So what is the power given as? Power is given as 0.2 kilowatt. kilowatt, right? 0.2 into time taken is given as what? 8 hours. Now it is working for 8 hours. Now the thing is that you need to calculate the bill for 60 days. Not for 30 days, but for 60 days. So multiply that also with 60. How much will you get? 0.2 into 8 into 60. That would be something around, I believe, it'll be around 96 kilowatt hour, if I'm not wrong. 96 kilowatt hour is the energy consumed in the 60-day time period. Now that you know the energy, all you have to do is calculate the cost. Now, but the problem is this, guys, again over here, what they've given is that the cost of 6 kilowatt hour is 5 rupees. The cost of 6 kilowatt hour is 5 rupees. So what you need to do to find out the cost is basically divide this 96 by 6 to find out how much units it is. If it is considered as 6 unit, then how much would you get? Multiply that with 5. So all you have to do is what? 96 into 6 into 5. That will give you the cost. All right, people, understood? 80 rupees, paka. That'll be the answer. All right. So this is how you get or you approach any numerical, guys. Any numerical for that matter, you'll approach it like this. So you'll get the answer is 80 rupees. All right. So again, the tips are simple. You just need to practice it. Make it a practice. Again, I've been doing this all the way from 8th, 7th standard. I've been doing the same thing. And trust me, when you do this, you get much more clear clarity. And even if you go wrong in a certain step, you can always go back and trace that and get the right answer. That is what is so wonderful about all these tips. All right. So that's all from my side, guys. I am going to end it right now because I want you guys to go practice for your term 2 examinations of math. I'm not going to take much of your time. Go ahead, give your best. All right. And again, I would be praying for all of you guys. Good luck. Stay confident. All I'm going to say is this. Stay confident. Be super duper confident. And chakte fatte. That's all. All right. So take care, people. Take care of yourselves. All the very best of luck. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll be coming live over and over again. Just to motivate you guys every once in a while. All right. So good luck and stay happy. Cheer. All right. Be cheerful as always. And if you need any extra help in terms of questions and whatnot, there's a WhatsApp number that you can see at the bottom. All you have to do is send a text to that WhatsApp number. They'll be sending you, materials to study. So you can see that number in the WhatsApp. You can see the scroll. So just for all those who do not have any clue of what I'm talking about, let me just show that to you as well, guys. So yes, let me just show that to you guys. 1 second. I have a lot of sheets always open because we have lots of things.